Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Crocodile King. If you watched my last video, you already know how I feel about Bam Bam. So without any further ado, we just gonna dive right on the end of this one because I gotta hear what my man gotta say. Let's do it.
All right.
The sounds of the streets by the voice of the streets. Yes. Kenny Allstar in Upstra.
Imagine, in the building, we have the one and only Bam Bam. Let me show you something right now. One extra, this is going to be one of the best freestyles of all time. Forget 2018, 19, anything. This is of all time because we deal with legendary freestyles only. My brother.
Hey, Kenny.
You got me on my talk from early.
Hey, what,
You got me on my talk. I know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen.
I hear you, man.
I'm just prepping everyone.
My guy,
Are you ready, my G?
Come on, my G, man. Come on. You know I love my two-pack beats. Pick up where we left off. We come from two different worlds you couldn't fathom. Them choices you referred to weren't apparent. These little tales I like to tell, they weren't imagined. Sitting low, grip, turn the whip, swerve the gammon. Callous with a cannon for them coins, a sanction. Sitting in a cell when I should have had a mansion. Damning, rip the lifeline round my handing. In this whole lifespan, I couldn't find a right hand. The 30 is my right hand when it was time to rise that. In my young days, the olders never used to like, man. I always used to get worse, because I used to fight back. Get on my own shit, I had to do the right maths. Fly OT, make two and then fly back. Running drums on my jacks. Bringing 5 man, I was 17, I got the full pack and 5 racks. Don't ask me what I did with it, just know I like whack. Getting sidetracked, my era, life's cold, waking cold sweats, reliving terrors on the side road. I'll never be that kid, he made an error when he slipped. Forget the errors of my ways, my key worker used to ask me, but I never did explain. I see survival in some places that he never would've came. Ever since my dad dropped me out, shit never was the same. Never be a lame, shit them L's get relayed, them games get replayed, them ride I retake. I run up on 3-8, just me and the 3-8. He told me to freeze fake, I told him freeze mate. I said I'd be the judge and I don't talk, just free the chain. Out trying to free my mind, you know how gassed I am just to be free and to be alive. Do you know how it feels to have a dream and see it live? See most rappers ready up, I live a realist life. They came in the game lit, you didn't see them rise. I might for my niggas you ain't see, cause they got penalized. Group who used to label us a gang and we got demonized. Couldn't see the trap and rise above it, had to prove them right. If I see the man that harm my brother, gotta do what's right. I tell his mother that I'm sorry, but he knew the price. Mad, probably would've been my brother if I grew a guy. But that's the way it is. Remember waiting on release, that's the day it is. This life comes with a price, niggas pay it quick. This life comes like a game, play it shit. Just think you won't come to, that's the play it is. Screaming now, you looking for me, no one saying shit. I'm too slick with this shit, I gotta savor it. I get my hands on any instrumental, no one's saving it. Risk a 10 if it was instrumental that I came with it. Ringleader roles, influential in the rain with it. Real stats, I forever be retaining it. And love with a why just sell it, never taking it. Once we get our asses on that throne, they're never taking it. G codes carved into bone, they're never changing it. Tell them about the way it is, alright, next beat, come on man. You know how we do this shit, man. Come on. This thing's too naughty.
Hey, you're gonna leave me speechless, cuz.
Though. Authentic. I eat L shit. Every time. Only. I woke up on the country strip. He woke up at his home and had to take a little trip. Because he woke up and his mum sick. He was like 9 years old. She made him link me by the Londis. I just slapped it in his hand and that's another broken promise. Hate me for my content, but I'm just being honest. Only ever at peace in my solace. Used to sleep in a block down in Dulles. I was homeless and wanted. They wanted man in a cell and dying what I wanted. Bam needed funding. He said he put me on and I could eat inshallah off the beat and the walla. That was so honourable. Looked at him like a father. Then one day I came and left stains on my departure. Student flipped it on the master. It's a saga. Try to explain and word the reasons behind the brisk force and trauma. Arms length, automatic armor. See the man that killed my nigga, then I'm dishing out some karma. Stuff will all my brothers don't condemn me for my past. When they were late, come us alarm. I still step with my armor. My shit got way darker. Crept from outside, he smelt weed and heard laughter. Then crept around the corner, man clocked him too late. Now he a duppy on his aura. God forgive me for the lengths I went to not to take an order. When I think about my childhood, I remember disorder. Mummy works her shin to the bone, we still pour blood. His phone's been off for 10 years, I still call pops. I still know his number off by heart, I swear it's
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
For the lengths I went to not to take an order. When I think about my childhood, I remember disorder. Mummy works her shin to the bone, we still pour blood. His phone's been off for 10 years, I still call pops. I still know his number off by heart, I swear it's kinda hard to give your niggas hope when they're all tugs. I try and make them see the bigger picture, but they're all all a bunch of risk it for a biscuit, gotta make it. G, they spitting what we live in, we don't even wanna live it. Man can miss me with the gimmick, spit my story, then they twist it. Blood, it's not fun. My first burner was the I never aimed to be a point scorer, but I got some. They tried violating, man, and that was not on. I didn't even wanna do it, but it got done. I make door for my lost souls and my locked ones. Remember dancing with the devil on a hot night. Pray God's on my side, but I'm lost on a ride. All them cold, callous crimes that made sense in my mind. Pray God's on my side, but I'm lost in this life. Man, I woke up on the country strip. He woke up at his home and had to take a little trip because he woke up and his mum sick. He linked me in the bando, knocked twice and then he come in. These times she used to send him, now he takes his own initiative. And now I'm encouraging, but he just wants to be his mother's savior and I'm crushed for him. Shit, I got the same goals, that's why I hustle, king. Stars in the jungle, bush tucker ting. Stamped on the pocket ting, proper things. Me and Billy stood outside EXO and chucked the ting. Look at Billy wrong, he had to pull me off of him. Told him I'ma him if he ever licks my shot again. I started to feel close to a law, but now I'm lost again, lost in thought. See this road that I gotta walk. The frame of mind and mind state that's got me up in core. Wait the day I meet my final judgment so the judge can talk. I got my morals in check and now with yours. I fought demons, cold nights on a bunk bed. My celly's gonna feel my cold if we bump heads. Because we done the wrong things to get the funds them. Breaking down white all night with the undead. Some things are best left unsaid. Some shit I can't unsee. So think before you act because you never can't unstep. Whip it to the grub stretch. Push it till it's none left. But couple scenes is haunting me. I tell you about him 1 sec. Man woke up on the country strip. He woke up at his home and had to take a little trip because he woke up and his mum sick. Used to link me in the bando, knock twice and then he come in. Then quickly get his mum's ting. But then he started clutching. Grew around the wrong things, they caught him at the wrong time. They were so on him, the temptation got him. He used to be so pure, but now he begs me for a one tick. I looked him in his face like I can't believe I done this. Man woke up on the country strip, used to wake up at his home, but now he wakes up in the street and begs for hours for a one tick. He used to fetch her pebbles in the morning when his mum's sick, but one night he came home and mum was unresponsive. Man woke up on the country strip, haunted by the curse of the dirt that this drug did due to lack of better options. Trying to search for a solution, I became somebody's problem. Rock bottom, get the rock gun. Forgive me for the wrong done. Man woke up on the country strip. I woke up on the wrong side of the law. I took a L and Poppy woke up on the wrong side of my fall. No remorse for the fallen, that's on the wrong side of the war. I masked up and gained entry through the wrong side of the door. Wait, pause. I'm in a state of tranquility, trying to figure out the cause. While I'm recalling all the nights when riding out was like a sport. Outnumbered by the masses, cold guerrilla warfare tactics. It all started out of hunger, but it turned into a madness. My aggression's never passive. Rob my friend, I'm ratchet, laugh it off, but late nights and deeds is burning me like acid. Forgive me for my malice, my nigga. Me damaged, my nigga. Caught that boy and hawked him till he twitched. I'm a savage, nigga. Blood, are you dumb? You try cabbage, my nigga. Sit on all this knowledge, still behave like you're average. Trust me, I ain't your average. Treating to my soul, eyes closed, but I'm conscious. I don't wanna go to sleep and wake up on the country strip. Retreated to my soul, eyes closed, but I'm conscious. I don't wanna go to sleep and wake up on the country strip. Retreated to my soul, eyes closed, but I'm conscious. I don't wanna go to sleep and wake up on the country strip. Retreated to my soul, eyes closed, but I'm conscious. I don't wanna go to sleep and wake up on the country strip. Hey, R-E-A-L shit, you done know, bam bam. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Bab, I'm gonna have to go a few months without talking to you, my brother.
Okay, don't worry, I'm gone, man. We're chatting about We're gonna try this on next shit.
Bam, bam! DBC Radio 1 Extra! This is what the streets can say.
Yeah.